Hello, this video is about my new toy, a soprano trombone. I'm a trumpet player myself. This could be called a slide trumpet as well, but I prefer to think of it as a trombone really. It has the same tube length as a trumpet, as a B-flat trumpet. Trombone players will tend to call this a B-flat. I call it an C, like I do on my B-flat trumpet. So I think of it as a B-flat instrument. It accepts the same mouthpiece, mutes as a trumpet. It has the similar bore and bell. Trumpet players will immediately be able to play a good sound with it, treat it as a bugle. However, the slide mechanism takes some getting used to. This instrument is from Thomann. It's their own brand, but I think actually it's a rebranded Jinbao, a Chinese trombone. It comes with a case, which is pretty nice. A pair of gloves, I don't know what that's for. Cloth, some lubricant. 7C mouthpiece, I don't use it. I use my own 3C. The build quality is okay for the price. I only paid 144 euros with shipping, so can't expect much. You can see some tarnishing already. I've had it for less than 6 months. The polishing is not perfect, but honestly, for this price, it's not that bad. There's something I don't like about it, it's that you can't really tune it much. The only way to tune it is to push this. It's actually disassembling it, so it doesn't give it much tuning range. What I've had to do is use a piece of tape on a mouthpiece, so it doesn't go as far. So if the weather's hot, or if I'm using a mute, I need to do this to tune it. So yeah, this is not that great, but it's all right. I'd never played a trombone before, so what I did was think of each position as a finger position on the trumpet, moving my fingers accordingly at the beginning. Because the tuning range, well, the range of the slide is the same as all the combinations of a B-flat trumpet. This way, I don't have to relearn all the alternate position. An E-flat, to me, is this. But also there's the 2-3 combination from the trumpet. So this and this, if you know trumpet fingering. It makes it much easier for me, because trombones actually rely a lot on alternate position. The tube length is exactly half of that of a tenor trombone, which is why it sounds exactly 1 octave higher for the same position. It also means that even a slight mistake on the position will have twice as much consequence on the pitch. So playing in tune is quite a challenge on these. So now I'm going to play a few things with both instruments as a demonstration. Of course, keep in mind that I've been playing the trumpet for nearly 40 years, and I've only had this for 4 months. So, of course, it's not entirely a fair comparison, but you might wonder what this instrument's actually good for. Well, for one thing, it's compatible with my mute collection, and more importantly, it's compatible with my brass stash. See? And actually, there's something to it. It's more of a fun instrument, something to have fun, not to be taken seriously.